Happy Monday, almost said. Well, it's Tuesday. Time just flies. Summer's coming to mid-end and I'm back to training. And as usual, clients who stay in training keep connected and don't kind of live a non-fitness life for months and then coming back and thinking everything would be the same. It's kind of hard to keep up with me. I am a person who loves what I do. I love my coaching one-on-one. I love my training video recording. I love my own life. I love my meditation. I love to, put all my fighter diet, coaching, nutrition lessons, fat loss epiphanies into video format. I love to write. I had ambition I was going to write the fighter diet mega book until I realizing that the thing with me is I live the moment. I seize the day, not just the training day. With my work with clients, it's really heavy on time, that I'm focused on my 30-minute calls and then the support on Messenger or WhatsApp. The training videos isn't a quick thing. Uploading, downloading is a full-time job. So I end up feeling that I can never be enough for all those people who kind of have a way of... you always think it's going to be a new challenge and there's going to be a new program in the future. Right now, not at all. So when you go in this kind of sleepy mode, knowing that you're going to be back later, I'm not. I keep on going. I know that life isn't waiting for me and I've got things I want to achieve and accomplish. So now, so many of you come to me and say, I look forward to the challenge this fall. And here I am thinking, wow, you cannot keep up with me because I evolve and I go with my heart. And my heart says, this is what I love to do. The way I've tried to keep up some community on Facebook groups is because you have wanted me to do it and I want to make you happy. Until I realize I'm going to make myself miserable because the way I devote myself to my VIP clients, the way I put myself into the training, and to provide that content and keep on building new workouts, that's where my passion lies. So my time flies too, and I love to train twice a day, and I have no plan to go and do that less. I love meditation. I love to have time to cook my super simple po' boy and dessert. I love my life too much to have any interest to be like a cubicle person, someone who accepts I'm going to live on these terms because people want to come in and come out of my coaching or my fitness life. It's just not my style. Why? Well, you can't really build greatness on it. You can't fall away from your own commitment to self and dedication to yourself, transformation, discovery, and actualize yourself if you always take the easy way out when it's tough. And that's a typical funny thing that everyone, you love me that I'm tough, you love me that I keep you accountable until it gets too tough, right? And then usually that's when I get the blame, and I know that's part of the game, right? But how it is for myself is I don't take any BS story from myself. I don't believe my own little fairy tale about how I'm gonna stay on plan, not now, but later, or Monday, or next week, or whenever there is no more time. It's almost like I would fantasize that there was no more hope for me because then I could give up. I would love that there was no space, no spot, no coach, no presence, no training ground who could kind of host me, so I would have a valid excuse. I know, maybe I'm just the only one who secretly has hoped now and then in my life that I wish there was some kind of thing I could hold on to that made me a victim. Yeah, I know. So I just don't want that out of myself. I demand more, and I have standards to achieve and keep up for my mind in order to have my body life. So there is no challenge planned. I cut that off, I killed it because it's not what makes me happy. It's not what makes me and my clients successful in our own terms. It's also not doable with all the things I do with the clients. The one-on-one is the heaviest, most intense partnership because that is full attention on one. And the reason why I love that is there is no escape for the client away from your own self-dedication. It's not against me. I'm not your enemy. I'm not the police you're going to try to run away from or hope that fears will hold you away from your own sabotage. It doesn't work like that. I have a conversation, we reflect upon it together, and I don't think that you're going to be able to succeed at what takes pretty much a lifetime to accomplish. I mean, unless I'm an idiot, right? But it didn't happen for me overnight to be a master of my mind. It didn't happen to me to enjoy the daily life of fitness. It was on and off, it was yo-yo, it was believing in the hype right now and then feeling great, motivated to getting started, or discouraged because I let myself go and now I didn't really want to go back to it. So there's different kinds that stops you. But you got to be wanting to be aware of those so you can actually jump over those traps. I don't know who said it, but you have three options when you see an obstacle in the way. First, you stop, and second, you kind of turn around, and then three, you jump right into it, and four, you go around it or you conquer it by climbing it. I love that story. So to cut to the chase, because I got a training day, leg day to go here, is I live my life the way it is present. I don't fall away and then come back and then here my business is for forever. I have one life and I only want to do what I love to do, which is the one-on-one, VIP, nutrition consultations, creating content motivation, training videos, meditation, help you become your own best friend. I love to bring you up to realizing that you are madly in love with your own life and yourself. You don't need anyone to validate you. You feel beautiful the way you are, and it's nothing that you say or have a slogan on your shirt. It's true. Nothing can take that away from you. That's what I love to do. So that's why I cut the challenges. I don't have a team to do it for me. I don't really want to do it in the body transformation marketing campaigning. And that's the way to kind of hit through the big sensor to be able to reach clients. And I don't want to do that. So I choose the uphill battle in finding the select people who want me in your life, who understand it's forever commitment to yourself. And if you're like me, I invest in long-term relationships. I build loyalty. Nothing can be bought into that. It's something that you can only find in true friendship, and that's what coach-client relationships are when it's true and authentic and legit, and that's the only way I work. So yeah, this last thing I want to say is I got a little service list up on paulinenordinfighter.com so you can book your service. There's nothing to wait for, but you should know that I have no interest to having a personal assistant to schedule with. I don't want to have an AI assistant to put you, no matter who you are, into my schedule, because I cherry pick who I want to work with. I want to make sure we are a match and that you understand I'm not a one-night stand in a fitness way. Nutrition, habits, eating, self-knowledge, self-awareness, all that is nothing you can kind of check off a box and have a little pamphlet. I do all I can to simplify it. That means you've got to have a desire to have a conversation, a continuous conversation. That means you can't have fears or wanting to be dishonest with yourself or your coach. It is truly a real, I think it's the deepest kind of friendship that is not based on romantic love at all, because you're going to be held to your own heart and your own passion. I just help you pursue all your dreams. So now you know, you have the options, and I look forward to working with you.